Hey guys, welcome back here to the Fishing Teacher, and appreciate you guys swinging by the channel today to check out the video. And guys, I want to show you the difference between two jigs here. Now, take a look at these two jigs closely and tell me if you can tell me which is the best one as far as just looking at them. I don't mean the color, like what's the best color, but what is the best jig right here as far as the material on it. If you pick this one right here, you guessed it right. We're going to talk about this because this is a living rubber jig and this is a silicone skirt here. So I want to get in today in the video a little bit about silicone skirts versus the living rubber skirts, because there's a huge difference between it. So we're going to dig into that in today's episode here. A couple things before we get started, guys. We'll be talking about my Blaukat Throwback jig, man. This is my living rubber hand-tied skirt, best jig on the market. I will put it up against anything out there. I'll have the link to my throwback jig in the description of this video, along with the Finesse throwback jig we have. I make a Finesse jig with living rubber on it too. Both of those links will be in the description. And real quick, guys, a quick reminder, I don't know if you've seen this, but guys, Cast King is offering this new Royale Legend Patriot combo for our country's 250th anniversary. I'll put this link, I'll put the link to this outfit in my Cast King link in the description of this video. This one right here, guys, it's a 7'3" rod, pitching and flipping with it, casting. It's a pretty stiff rod, really good. You could use a lot of different things with it. Super cool looking outfit here. They also make a spinning rod, a spinning outfit in the Patriot combo here. So I'll have this link in my Cast King link. You can order one if you're inclined to do so. And also, if you use the promo code Randy10, you get an additional discount on that outfit. So really appreciate that. Okay, guys, we do a lot of jig stuff here on the channel. We do a lot of jig videos and a lot of jerkbait videos because those are my two favorite baits to fish. And what I want to talk about here specifically is the benefit of living rubber over silicone. We've talked about this, touched on a little bit, but I want to dig into this in today's video. Now, first of all, I am not completely opposed to silicone. Actually, we are going to start making my throwback jig. We're going to offer one silicone color because silicone offers more of a color variety than living rubber. Living rubber is a flat colored skirt, so you have your basic colors, but with the living rubber you got a lot of different translucents and flakes and that type of stuff. The only time that I use a silicone skirt, guys, is if I'm fishing extremely clear water, like water visibility of over 4 feet, and I do like a green pumpkin scale finish watermelon translucent skirt. So I will hand tie myself some silicone skirt with my skirt tie material, and won't use living rubber in that real clear water situation. But if I'm fishing any water visibility about under 4 foot, it's the living rubber for me. Now, a couple different reasons for this, guys. First of all, and we've talked about this before, living rubber looks different in the water. If you put a silicone skirt in the water, if you put this jig here and this jig here, or if I tied a black and blue, either one, and you put these jigs side by side in the water, the flat rubber here, it has a glow to it that cannot be duplicated by silicone, and I think that is highly appealing to fish. I'm not sure why. I think fish really react to it really well. Another thing, living rubber flares more and it's more lifelike in the water, especially like on my Finesse jig. It has that frog hair living rubber, and you like put it in the water and that it's almost like the rubber moves like that on its own, but it has a completely different movement in the water, has a completely different look. It flares more with a hand-tied skirt because the silicone skirts, guys, are tied with a collar here. I don't know if you can see that collar right there. And that collar is done because it's cheaper to make and it's quicker to make, but it does not flare your skirt out. The hand tie that we use right here with the thread hand tie, it makes that skirt flare out, just gives it a completely different look. Colors that we make, guys, we got 7 different colors in my throwback jig. You know, a lot of different basic colors, the black and blues. We got different green pumpkins, different brown variations, brown and orange, brown and purple. Some of the favorite colors that I have, but probably some of my favorite ones, I like a straight brown, this green pumpkin chartreuse, I really like it. Of course, you can't go wrong with the black and blue. Brown and orange is also a real good one. But you sort of need both, guys. If in my opinion, if you want to catch bass on jigs and you're a jig fisherman, I'd have like 80% of your jigs living rubber, and I'd have the other 20%, I would have silicone for those clear water situations. And just get your skirt tying kit, guys. That's one of the best things you can do is get a skirt tying kit and get you some green pumpkin variations, green pumpkin scale colors, watermelon scale colors for your clear water. But the rest of the time, I can assure you guys, if you use that living rubber skirt, you'll catch more and bigger fish with it. And a lot of people don't use it because they're hard to get. I mean, the reason they're hard to get is they're more labor intensive and they're more difficult to tie. That's why most manufacturers don't. But Cumberland Pro Lures, who makes my jig, is one of the finest jig tying companies out there. So give it a try, guys. Anyway, links in the description. Hope it helps you guys catch some, and we'll talk later.